What's up, everyone? Tolly with Spit here with another video. Be another deck building type video. This time we'll be going over turbos. Be a fun one. Because that's, I guess you could call another meta type besides farm.
Yeah.
Farm is the last
farm is
one.
mid-range. Farm is mid-range.
Yeah.
Any deck that you see with farm in it is mid-range.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, this actually might be the last. Oh, we could probably do a little bit more deck building, like maybe creature combo based stuff like that.
Yeah, creature combos.
As far as meta goes, this is the one of the main ones besides mid range that we are going to be going over. But before we do get started, just a few things that we want to talk about. One is we are starting to do the cEDH gameplays, so come follow us at UCommanders on Twitter X. We'll be posting calendars, so that way you can schedule yourself a game with us. If you want to join us, it'll all be posted on YouTube. Another thing is we're currently doing a giveaway. The Tricky Terrain one, the Simic Almo Precon from Modern Horizons 3. Again, it does last until June 28th. And here are the rules one more time. You must live in the US. You must be subscribed to this channel. Like, comment on this video or the previous video before this one, whichever you want to do. Then you want to go on Twitter, follow us, like the post that will include this giveaway, repost it, and comment on that post a screenshot of your subscription, so that way you can get in both times right there. You get a better advantage of trying to win that OMO game or that OMO deck.
$40 land.
It does include a $40 land, an Apex Devastator.
It comes with an Apex Devastator?
It does come, yeah. It comes with the Apex Devastator.
I'm gonna have to buy it.
Yeah. He will not join the giveaway because
I'm not joining the giveaway.
That's cheating.
That's cheating.
Yep.
I'd rather just buy the deck myself.
Bad. That's a bad Spit. All right. Whoa. We're gonna get started. Spit. What is your deck?
I built a deck. I'm not usually good at building turbo decks, so I built something that's kind of in between mid-range and turbo. It is Timna Ishai. I call it Tishai. It's a turbo deck that uses Ishai to leverage the late game if it just so happens to get that far. There are a couple stacks pieces that really help protect the win and keep other people from going for win, like Dauntless Dismantler, Dalti Voidwalker. There's also Draenith Magistrate. But there's also a couple cards that you would see in turbo decks like Lotho, Opposition Agent, Thassa's Oracle. There's the Thassa's Oracle, Demonic Consultation.
Have to, yep.
But the whole point of this deck is it's just meant to be a turbo ad nauseum deck. Because that's the only way I know how to build turbo. I'm too smooth brained for Doomsday.
Does it have a Necro in there?
Yes, it has Necropotence.
Nice.
It should. And it also has Necro Dominance. The new bad Necropotence, but have to have some.
Oh yeah. It'll be a good one. Would you add Harbinger in there?
No, I had it in the deck, took it out because I wanted to cut lands out of it, so I cut my 3 basics out of the deck. I did not want every land in the deck to be an island, so I cut Harbinger and put in the One Ring. I should have had the One Ring in beforehand, but I completely forgot about it when deck building.
That would be pretty funny if you made that mistake. But speaking of blue, my turbo is my baby. The one deck that everyone says that they should have 100% paper included in the reserve list, and that is Jorah, the Weatherlight Captain. My bae. It's 2 colorless, blue, red, and then whenever I cast a historic spell, I draw a card. So it gives a lot of card advantage, especially in early game if I could pop it off. Like I can turn 1 her with a Jewel Lotus and a land. Whatever I want to do. Then
you can turn 1 any commander if you really try.
Sure, you can turn 1 to Ishai, just to make people go bonk and then just accidentally make it a 99.99.
Yep. I'd be so happy.
I honestly, with this deck, I would purposely do dramatic reversal Isochron combo just to make it a million.
Yes.
I would definitely do some stupid things like that. But this one's actually a lot of fun because I'm able to get in early. Like, even when I bring Jorah onto the battlefield, it's typically not an end of turn type thing. Like, I could still keep going and replenish my hand. by casting a bunch of Cheerio cards that I added into the deck. Mana Crit, LED, which is my favorite reserve list card, and is of course added into this deck. Which, from here, I'll kind of like go over the combo that you'll be looking at, which is, of course, the Breach Line. It's running red and blue, I should say. So of course I'm adding the Breach Line in here. So Breach with Brain Freeze, I could either mill my entire deck for Thassa's or mill everyone's deck, because why the hell not? But I'd rather do mill my own deck with Thassa's, because that's a potential win for me. Like, that's an all-out win. Versus if I mill everyone else, they can still technically do stuff in their upkeep.
What you should
Technically
try and do first is you try to mill out each opponent, because then they think that you don't run Thassa's Oracle, and you're just going to pass turn to them. And if they counter it, you just cast Thassa's.
That's true. Yeah. All the mind games. It will include that new Flare duplication, because I really want to add Noz with people.
Yes. Yeah. Cast Ad Noz and Izzet colors. It's essentially Grixis.
Yeah. See, we could hold hands. Yeah, we could be buddies.
You can also copy someone's Demonic Consultation on the stack. If you could flash in Thassa's Oracle.
Yeah, I will need to add Born Upon the Wind. I'm not sure why I've never added it just yet.
Yeah,
I think I should add Born Upon the Wind in this deck. It does have Muddle Mixture, so that way I can search for any 2 cards. Like, if I have like a Dramatic Reversal in hand, then of course I'm going to search up Isochron if I have enough mana, like enough mana rocks to be able to pull off the infinite combo. Or if I have like Brain Freeze in hand and Underworld, whatever, Thassa's, all that fun stuff. And that's the one thing I love about Muddle the Mixture. It's very versatile of what I can look for. And then if all comes push to shove and everything gets countered and people think I'm screwed, I still have a failsafe that is the Sensei's Ethereum Sculptor and the Reality Chip. That's like my last resort type of combo. It's not infinite, like it's near infinite, because I'm still going to be drawing out my entire deck. But what I want to do, and if anyone wants to try out this deck, what you want to do is when you have the 3 out, you want to cast Aether Flux Reservoir with it as soon as possible. So that way, while you are comboing out with Senseis, you're gaining all that life. Versus if you were to do Aether Flux, and your deck is maybe this much left, then you kind of screwed yourself over. You might as well just, just try a Thassa's, or try to go for Lion's Eye Diamond for an Underworld Breach, something like a desperate measure at that point. So yeah, if you're gonna do that way as a last resort, definitely have the Aether Flux first.
Imagine having a backup plan, because my backup plan is if you counter my Thassa's, I'm hitting you with a bird.
That is a good backup plan.
I'm hitting you with a bird.
I'm gonna hit you, because not a lot of people do run flyers when you think about it. Yeah, this one it can run. Or I can't even run Thopters in this. I don't even think I have anything that could actually create Thopters. Maybe Ornithopter?
Yeah. Block with an
Ornithopter. 0-2 blocking? You're like, oh yeah? Trample. Damn it.
I'm not in green. I can't give it trample.
Hey, when there's a will, there's a way.
You'll
steal someone's with your Praetor's Grasp.
I'm going to give it Island Walk.
That'd be nasty.
So what inspired you to build that deck?
This deck actually, when I started playing, it was back in 2010, one of the sets that I really loved when it first came out was Dominaria. And I just love the fact that you're able to pull 2 legendary creatures in one pack, potentially. And one of them was Jorah. And I built her, and from there I just fell absolutely in love with her. There was even this one point where I decided to build around Jorah and having her kind of Tronish with all the swords. I literally had Sword and Feast of Famine, Fire and Ice, War and Peace, and I believe it was Body and Mind. And I had it to where she was equipped with every single one of them. It was stupid, but it was fun at the same time. I was just It's still meant to be casual, and I just decided to make it competitive because everyone here kept saying that this was my
It
closet
was
competitive.
pretty close for the longest time.
For the longest
and
time,
now
yeah.
you're finally starting to branch into it.
Oh yeah, because ever since a lot of people like Mara, for example, kept complaining it's a competitive deck, which I'm like, no, it's not.
I mean,
you just don't want me to play it.
It was like a tier 5 competitive deck.
Yeah, no.
So it was like really low on the scale, but it was up there.
Basically, if I were to go to a cEDH tournament, I would have been humbled like crazy.
Yes.
With this deck, but no, I mean,
you might still get humbled.
I might. Yeah.
I think a Rogsai list will still humble you.
Oh yeah. So I might, but I mean, that's why I built like other decks. Like this is just me having fun. Screw it. If I really wanted to be like uber competitive, I would have built Tymna Blue Farm.
Tymna Blue Farm or
Yeah.
Rogsai.
Because those are like the two metas right now.
Well,
like,
Rogsai isn't really meta anymore. If you're playing Kinnan, that's meta.
Yeah.
Rogsai is still meta, but I wouldn't consider it way up there.
Maybe Nabu's going to be meta.
Yeah, I'm definitely building that. That's going to be my
Simic Naws.
Yep. Simic Bird Naws.
Simic Naws, that's all abilities too, so no one could really stop it.
Yes.
Because they stopped the first one, you're like, okay, shouldn't kill the other one.
Shunko.
And bring in Hullbreaker Horror into it.
I saw one guy describe it in the primer for his deck list, and he called it the Shunko Slide. I loved it. I loved that description for it.
Oh man, that's gonna be a good one. Man, well, I know you've actually been playing Ishai a lot.
Yes.
Like, basically, he's the one. So Spit was the one that got me into cEDH, and all he wanted to do was build Ishai. Ishai this, Ishai that, Ishai this. He actually went into a tournament with an Ishai Jessica, and I'll let you describe how humbled you were
I was humbled. Found out that counter spells are a lot more prevalent. It was my first tournament. I got humbled. I really should have kept hands that had counter spells in them, but I didn't.
Oh my god.
Every time I turned around, a shot got swords.
Yeah. Lightning Greaves would have been really good. You have Lightning Greaves in there, right?
No.
Why not?
This is full turbo. It's full turbo with the backup plan of hitting you with a bird.
This is full turbo, and I put Lightning Greaves so I can protect Jorah at least.
I don't play Lightning Greaves in any deck. Really? Except for Nadu. I will play it in that because it's 0 to equip and I get to draw a card off it.
I swear, when we see doing the gameplays and he does Nadu, I will put a count of how many times he's swapped over Shunko or Lightning Greaves. It will be called the Greaves counter.
Yes.
He goes, pating, 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 pating. You will see greatness. But yeah, that's actually everything that we wanted to go over for Turbo. Next up, we will most likely do something maybe like creature combos. Like we could dip into that, and afterwards we'll kind of go over like a little bit more discussions, maybe going over the worst to the best colors of cEDH. But if you have any ideas that you want us to go through, like heck, one person I should say, they wanted us to build a group hug cEDH deck, so.
Yeah, with a $50 budget.
With the it's probably not going to be a $50 budget.
Nah.
But I mean, it'll be interesting. Like we're the two of us are kind of like Spit is more knowledgeable with cEDH than I am, but we're still considered to be newbies. So you guys will most likely see two newbies building a group hug deck that's going to be so terrible, but at the same time just funny.
It's going to be horrible.
It's going to be terrible. But imagine going to a tournament and you pod with the group hug.
I hate that group hug commander so much.
The Kyranos or something like that?
Yeah, Kyranos and Tiro.
Yeah.
I hate that commander. I would much rather build Thrasios Brews, and I hate playing Thrasios decks.
So it'll be interesting. So if you guys had any other ideas that we could start going over or try to build and make an episode about, just let us comment down below. And yeah, if you want to get into this giveaway, the Tricky Terrain giveaway, again, just subscribe, like, comment, follow us on Twitter, X, and do all that fun stuff. And let us know if you want to get into the cEDH gameplays. Alright guys, that will do it. See ya!